giliw, perlas ng silanganan, alag ng puso, sa dibdib mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, duyan ka ng magiting, sa manlulupig, di ka pasisingin, sa dagat at bundok, sa simoy at sa langit mong baghaw. Malilag ang tula at awit sa paglayang minamahal, ang islat ng watawat mo'y tagumpay na nagniningning, ang bituin at araw niya kailan pa may di magdidilim. Lupa ng araw ng walhati pagsinta, buhay ay langit sa piling mo. Ang hindi kaya ng pagkay mga api, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
Ladies and gentlemen, farmmates, friends, relatives, and families, we wish to greet and welcome you all to the White Coat Cloaking Ceremony 2022.
This event is one of the most awaited stepping stones in a student pharmacist's life because each and every one of us is cloaked with the white coats, which marks the first step to our journey of success in the professional field.
Absolutely. And we are dying to offer our congratulatory remarks to our dear juniors for reaching this point and have never given up despite the challenges of the present day. At this juncture, it is our delight to introduce ourselves. I am Cristiani Francisco.
And I am Johannes Lord Benavese, and we are your hosts for today's event.
To officially commence the program, we are proud to present the CEU School of Pharmacy faculty and staff.
audience, may we request a virtual ovation for the untiring, tenacious, and passion-driven individuals whom we just saw? They too, without a doubt, deserve the honor and praise. They are certainly one of the reasons why you, me, and everyone else are here. And so, without further ado, it is our honor to take this opportunity and offer the podium to our esteemed Dean, Dr. Cecilia D. Santiago. Let's give her a virtual round of applause.
A pleasant day to all, most especially to our honored guest, Dr. Adelina Arroyo, the incumbent officer in charge of the Professional Regulatory Board of Pharmacy, faculty members of the School of Pharmacy, parents and guests, and not to forget, the honorees of today, the juniors, whom I believe is full of excitement as this occasion is dearly dedicated to them. But what is this White Coat Ceremony or White Coat Cloaking Ceremony? The White Coat Cloaking Ceremony is a yearly practice among schools to formally welcome students in the medical or health-related field, which includes pharmacy, as they commence professional pharmacy education. The idea of wearing a white lab coat was initially to distinguish us from those without academic credentials, making a white coat synonymous with professionalism. A study showed that patients were more likely to trust a doctor, a dentist, a pharmacist if they are wearing a white coat than if they were in scrubs. And accordingly, the traditional laboratory coat was beige in color, but was changed into a white that symbolized life and purity. So to our junior BS pharmacy students who will be receiving and be cloaked with their respective white coats today, let this white coat cloaking ceremony mark the day in which you embrace the pharmacy career that is coated and sealed with the virtues of altruism, responsibility, respect, compassion, professionalism, caring and trust that we will receive from the patients whom we ought to serve, and to guarantee quality patient care and make a difference in people's health life. Let the essence of this ceremony continue to be your standing commitment as you practice your chosen profession in the near future with passion, aspiration, and dedication. As pharmacy students for 3 years now, you've learned that the pharmacy profession has evolved from the conventional and traditional drug-focused approach to a more advanced patient-focused service over the years. This advancement in the role of the pharmacist calls for them to be part of the wider healthcare team working for providing better healthcare for the patient, thus contributing to the achievement of the global Millennium Development Goals. To match up, the role of today's pharmacist needs to be expanded to include pharmaceutical care concepts, making the pharmacist a healthcare professional rather than a drug seller in a commercial enterprise. Hence, pharmacy schools like CEU prepare this program for their graduates to gain competencies to address the changing role of the pharmacist. Moreover, as future Escolarian pharmacists, always be guided by the twin philosophy of Scientia and Virtue, science and virtue, character and competence, and always remember one of our core values of valuing others, caring for them, and empowering the people we serve. Be compassionate and let your patient feel that we care for them when they need it the most. Be an excellent communicator to provide good customer service and work well with other members of the healthcare team. being patient and understanding, working in the healthcare industry with patients whose sickness affects their moods and puts them under a lot of stress, a pharmacist that shows patience and understanding can make a huge difference for this individual. These patients will value the care they receive at the pharmacy and remember the pharmacist that shows kindness and understanding. Ladies and gentlemen, the practice of pharmacy is an art and science, not a trade, a calling, not just a mere business. So once again, my congratulations to all of you. And to the parents, thank you for entrusting the pharmacy education of your children or of your child here at CEU. God bless everyone and always keep safe. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dean, Dr. Cecilia D. Santiago, for that endearing and heartfelt opening remarks. As a part of an advancing generation, may you, our dearest juniors, be always ushered by passion, aspiration, and dedication as you practice the field in the near tomorrow. Mark an impression on the future nation that you are not merely a drug seller at a commercial enterprise, but rather a healthcare professional. Some words of wisdom worthy of upkeep. To introduce our guest speaker and siphon us with their commendation, may we call on the advisor of the Junior Philippine Pharmacists Association, Beta Chapter Manila, Ms. Maria Elizabeth S.U.
A woman with a passion for excellence in her personal and professional endeavors. As a pharmacist and an organization development consultant, and as a leadership and effective communication resource specialist, a pharmacist educator, founding dean of the pharmacy department of San Pedro College from 1996 to 2011, and the second dean of the University of the Immaculate Conception from 1983 to 1993. Served as college dean at the Holy Child College of Davao City in 2011 to 2013. Then, on November 2013, she was appointed as a member of the Regulatory Board of Pharmacy of the Professional Regulation Commission. She also served as chair for Pharmacy Education Committee of the Federation of Asian Pharmaceutical Association from 2010 to 2014. As an advocate for good pharmacy practice, she was one of the organizers and became the founding president of the Mindanao Federation of Pharmacists Association, the mission of which was to empower Mindanao pharmacists with leadership capabilities that would enable them to advance the mobility of a pharmacy profession. She also served as Vice President for Mindanao from 2012-2014 of Philippine Pharmacists Association. In 2007, she was instrumental in the reorganization of the Metro Davao Society of Pharmacists, now known as the Philippine Pharmacists Association of Davao City, the official local chapter of PPHA in Davao. She has received the highest award of PPHA as recipient of Lifetime Achievement Award in 2019 and the Bowl of Hygeia in 2010. Recognized as Outstanding Educator of the Year in 2006 and as Outstanding Dean in 2012 by the Philippine Association of Colleges of Pharmacy. An Outstanding Professional of the Year for Pharmacy in 1998 by the Federation of Professional Associations of the Philippines. She was also a Kappa awardee in 1998 of the Philippine Women's University. Aside from being a pharmacist, she is also a distinguished Toastmaster, a norm earned and conferred by Toastmasters International, a worldwide organization on leadership and communications. Communication specialist for effective communication and leadership training. The chief consultant of T3 Innovative Learning Technologies. A past district governor of Toastmasters International Philippines, District 75, serving twice as governor, terms 1996 to 1997 and 2008 to 2009. At the end of her first term as governor, the district was awarded as one of the distinguished districts internationally, where she was awarded with Excellence in Leadership recognition in St. Louis, Missouri, USA, 1997. A firm believer in living life to the fullest with audacity, competence, and resilience. Let us all give our warmest welcome to Honorable Adelina Quizon Royo.
Dean Cecil Santiago, administrators, faculty members, students, ladies and gentlemen, a pleasant good afternoon. After about 7 years, it feels great to be back to CEU Manila. Thank you for the invitation to be part once again of a significant ceremony in a student's journey towards becoming a pharmacist. Most of those students who were here 7 years ago must be full-fledged pharmacists by now, especially those who enrolled to pharmacy because they truly dreamt to become a pharmacist, and not because their mother, auntie, or grandmother wanted them to become one. If there is anyone now here today who was forced to take up pharmacy, you can simply step aside. And tomorrow, enroll your mother or your auntie or your grandmother to the pharmacy program instead. Why? Life is meant to be lived happily, so you must choose what you want. But if anyone here about to join this significant ceremony, this rite of passage, not really knowing how she or he have managed to qualify, I say, it must be your destiny. So as my favorite Bible verse would say, and I quote, "Trust in the Lord and lean not. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and do not lean on your own understanding. In all your ways, acknowledge Him, and He will make your path straight." Indeed, there are instances when we struggle to answer the question, why am I here? How did I get here? Do I truly want this? These soliloquy questions do bother us from time to time. That's why we have ceremonies like White Coat Ceremony, a ritual that might bring answers to our self-doubt. Rituals are patterns of meaningful acts designed to touch the heart, inspire the spirit, thereby strengthen, deepen our understanding and commitment in what we want to achieve. For pharmacy, the White Coat Ceremony symbolizes our commitment to advance the nobility of the pharmacy profession. Our commitment to be real champions of health care in terms of drug use management. Why the white coat? because pharmacy practice and its associate disciplines have changed dramatically in the recent past, and more so with the COVID-19 pandemic. Today, pharmacists function as patient medication managers who direct therapy to ensure effectiveness and medication safety, and the other function as clinicians, as immunizing pharmacists. As pharmacists, our comprehensive knowledge of medicine is a cut above other health practitioners, which makes us indispensable members in the health team who can support the doctors in attaining the objective of therapy and for the patient to get optimum benefit in the use of their medicine. Pharmacy profession is a unique profession because the services we offer is always accompanied by a tangible product, the medicine. In the practice and operation of a drugstore, for example, it is not mere buy, sell, and earn. It is sell, buy, sell, care, and earn. Indeed, it is business unusual. Let me give you an example. When a patient or a client comes to the drugstore to procure his or her prescription, the pharmacist would examine the prescription and would notice that it was an antibiotic, for example, as being prescribed. And so after the pharmacist prepares, she or he will not just sell. She or he must counsel the patient, telling the patient that this is an antibiotic and the medication regimen must be followed as required, and that the medication must be taken 3 times a day, and that would be every 8 hours, right? But in a hardware, for example, a customer would come in and say, can I buy nails 1 inch, 1 kilogram? So the sales clerk will just prepare a 1 kilogram worth of nails, right? The sales clerk would not say, oh, here's your nail. You have to hammer this 3 times so that you can be sure it would stick to the wood. That's the difference, right? Yes. When we wear our white coat, we aspire to change the public's perception of the pharmacist. Primarily because we want the public to know that there is more that a pharmacist can do for them. Our collective dreams as pharmacists should be that the community we serve will truly look on us with trust and confidence as the experts in drug or medication management, and they will recognize our value. Thereby, we will become the health professional to whom everybody will run to whenever they have issues concerning drugs, realizing our advocacy that whenever it is about drugs, the pharmacist is the right person to approach. As we say in our tagline, kung gamot ang pag-uusapan, pharmacist ang kailangan. I think you will agree with us, okay? When we wear the white coat, we advertise our professionalism and our humanism. Professionalism means we put our knowledge into action. Humanism means we serve our client with compassion. Commitment meaning quality service for all. Optimizing our competencies in order to reduce the burden of diseases. This is a tough job, tough call, difficult challenges. And to meet these challenges, one needs to have the passion and aspiration. It is our intention that you who are aspiring to become pharmacists in the near future will be truly empowered. Through this White Coat Ceremony, I would like to leave with you 3 words, as I always do when I get invited to ceremonies like this. 3 words: good, better, best. And as Saint Jerome would say, good, better, best. When you work, when you live your life, it will always be good, that your good will become better, and your better will become your best. I wish you all the best learning experiences in your journey towards the realization of your dream of becoming a pharmacist. Congratulations for making it to this White Coat Ceremony. There must be something in you that allowed you to be part of this ceremony. I dare you to discover it every step of your journey towards becoming a pharmacist. May all the precious moments that set this day apart ignite that passion, fortify your faith and trust in God. May this day empower you to dare to begin each day with more enthusiasm and resolve to reach your goal of becoming a pharmacist. And let me leave you with this verse from the Bible again, from Mark chapter 9, verse 3. If you can believe, all things are possible for one who believes. Mabuhay, maganda at magpapalang hapon sa inyong lahat.
Once again, we would like to give our greatest gratitude and appreciation to Honorable Adelina C. Royo for her esteemed presence for today's prestigious event. Before we proceed with the program, as a rookie student, I can help but feel in awe and amazed as we listen to Honorable Royo's inspiring and encouraging speech as you move forward to the next step of that road to the RPH. With that, we would like to call on the former president of the Junior Philippine Pharmacists Association Beta Chapter Manila, School Year 2020-2021, Ms. Raylene Abig for the introspection.
Our distinguished guest speaker, Honorable Adelina C. Royo, our beloved Dean, Dr. Cecilia D. Santiago, members of the faculty, parents, and to the juniors, good afternoon. Seeing you today in this momentous event, I can't help but become nostalgic. 2 years ago, I was in the same ecstatic and joyous feeling of pride as you are today. This is one of the most important events in our lives in the department, isn't it? We all look forward to wearing this white coat. That's why we pharmacy students exert much not only effort but everything that we had to be given the opportunity to wear one. It is not given to us as easily as they think. It was hurled with many sleepless nights, rushing academic requirements, reciting in front of strict professors, massive reviewing of notes, handouts, books, or manuals ready for any unannounced quizzes. But wearing this white coat doesn't stop there. Yes, it is an honor, but we are expected to be a major play in our society. In this institution, we are owned and trained to always be at our best. As one of your seniors, I want to share a piece of advice. You are now halfway to the fulfillment of your dreams. Do not be stuck in your mind of just aiming to pass your subjects and to graduate. Let us be courageous to accept everyday life challenges. Don't ever settle for less. Though nobody's perfect, but excellence can. Never be discouraged by failures, rather be motivated to stand up and go on. Spread your wings and soar high. Young Escolarians, as we are equipped with much knowledge carried by humility, persistence, and determination, we will never fail. We are shaped to be the face of tomorrow, so don't be afraid to take a step and make a difference. Our burning desire to be part of the solution and be a light to everyone. Be a role model and empower people and be the best versions of ourselves. Fellow future Escolarian pharmacists, we can do it and we must do it. Congratulations and God bless everyone.
Thank you so much, Miss Abig, for that keen and meaningful introspection. Surely, our juniors have taken into their hearts your words of wisdom as they step onto another milestone in their RPH journey. To further escalate the mood for this program, we would like to call on Ms. Eliza Bautista and Ms. Micah de la Cruz from BSP 3C for their enchanting intermission number.
Some people live for their fortune. Some people live just for the fame. Some people live for the power. Yeah. Some people live just to play the game. Some people think that the physical things define what's within. I've been there before. That life's a bore, so full of the superficial. Some people want it all, I don't want nothing at all. If it ain't you, baby, if I ain't got you, baby. Some people want diamond rings, but some just want everything, and everything means nothing if I ain't got you. Yeah. Some people search for a fountain, promises forever young. Some people need 3,000 roses, yeah, and that's the only way to prove you love them. And make the world on a silver platter, and what good would it be with no one to share, with no one who truly cares for me? Some people want it all, but I don't want nothing at all. If it ain't you, baby, if I got you, baby. Some people want diamond rings, some just want everything, but everything means nothing if I ain't got you, you. Some people want it all, but I don't want nothing at all. If it ain't you, baby, if I ain't got you, baby. Some people want diamond rings, some just want everything. nothing in this whole wild world don't mean a thing if I got you with me, baby.
Thank you so much, Miss Bautista and Miss De La Cruz, for gracing us with your performance for today's special event. Truly, the pharmacy students of Central Escolarian University are well-rounded and very talented individuals. Now, to officially commence the cloaking ceremony, I would like to call on the President of the Junior Philippine Pharmacist Association Beta Chapter Manila, Mr. Dominic C. Moreno.
Good afternoon, everyone. First, I would like to acknowledge and recognize the presence of our guest speaker, who is the officer in charge of the PRC Board of Pharmacy, Honorable Adelina C. Royo, our beloved Dean, Dr. Cecilia D. Santiago, the Pharmacy Student Council Advisor, Mr. Rayson S. Cosas, the Junior Philippine Pharmacists Association Beta Chapter Manila Advisor, Ms. Maria Elizabeth S.U., the advisors of Compass Pharmacy Chapter, Dr. Ana Marie L. Rubenisha and Mr. Ricardo Jr. S. Arellano, our third-year level advisor, Mrs. Johanna C. Lee, faculty, staff, student leaders, my fellow batchmates, parents, and guests. Welcome. It is with great honor and pleasure that I speak on behalf of our batch to lead the petition for the White Coat Cloaking Ceremony 2022. Looking at it now, our experience is quite unique as compared to other White Coat ceremonies, considering that we are currently in the middle of a pandemic. From face-to-face classes to adaptation of a new mode of learning, we are still thriving up until this day to continuously challenge and accept the calling of a future registered pharmacist dedicated to the provision of their professional services towards leading the people to an improved quality of life. Today marks how we're able to surpass the adversities of being a pharmacy student in preparation for the professional practice that we'll be embodying in the near future. Years back, we used to be just freshman students who were always asked the questions, why did you pursue the pharmacy program? What was your motivation or inspiration in taking it? Or what are your expectations for the program? I remember the days where we used to see each other in the corridors of CEU as we greeted one another, whether we're in distress trying to prepare for the next class, holding a cup of iced coffee, chit-chatting with classmates, or crying our hearts out after finishing a difficult quiz or exam. Our experiences are unique with one another, but I do know that we all share the same sentiments on how we've faced every turn in our journey despite the hardships and difficulties that we've met. And for that, give yourself a tap on your shoulder and recognize the efforts you've made for the job well done. However, what's even more interesting is how we've suddenly shifted to a new normal given the uncontrollable forces of the COVID-19 pandemic. Each one of us, for sure, has a story to tell. From the online mode of learning, use of technological platforms, Discord servers, virtual chit-chats, webinars, and other interventions that used to look questionable and unfamiliar to us, as we have slowly adapted to a new system that none of us have even expected from the beginning. It's also during these 2 years that I commend each and every one of us for not giving up and resiliently coping up with grit, determination, and tenacity. Now, as we are holding our White Coat Cloaking Ceremony, I can now say that finally, we are now having our very own white coats that we once used to admire only from afar. It is through this white coat that we embrace the clinical professionalism of the pharmacy profession as we acknowledge our roles and responsibilities being the most accessible healthcare providers in the community. I hope that each one of us will wear this white coat with pride and honor as we welcome the next few chapters of our journey towards reaching the three letters at the end of our name, RPH. With this, as the president of JTPHA Beta Chapter Manila for the academic year 2021 to 2022, I hereby petition for this year's batch to be cloaked with their white coat. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Moreno, for that inauguration of the cloaking of the white coat. Forging on with the event, may we behold the Assistant to the Dean of the School of Pharmacy, Mr. Rayson S. Casas, to grace us further with the cloaking ceremony for the junior student leaders.
It is my honor and privilege to introduce our white coat recipients from Pharmacy Student Council and school-based organizations of CEU School of Pharmacy.
Urikia Maria Leonor S. Salazar Jermaingel T. Moreno Dominic C. La Chica Belinda Joy D. Cabaron Charlene Keith D. De Vera Ella Nicole P. Pompa Christopher Gabriel M. Yanessa Jediel A. Villaluz Rika May B. Vreeland Kyle Christian B. De la Cruz Kathleana May D. Trabucon Kate Clarice D. De Guzman Jericho J. Ibasco Charlene Grisel. Diaz Buena S. Dagayluan Arman Joshua B. Santos Maria Patricia Beatriz M. Carillo Gerard Tristan B. Singcol Erica Shane M. Marquez Francine Kyla. Dagyao Dali Nick. Eusebio Jaslyn E.
Congratulations to the great student leaders of the third year level. Let us acknowledge the presence of Mrs. Ivy Echano, the advisor of BSP 3A and BSP 3B, and Mrs. Marites de la Cruz, the advisor of BSP 3C, to initiate the section ceremonial.
I'm proud to introduce my students from BSP 3A.
Armilio Claire Marie. Cabrera Frances Elaine Yu. Serda Alizon G. Consarba Jennifer L. Contreras Aliana Irish M. Corsiga April Jomerlin S. Cruz Moira Patrice C. De Guia Princess Pauline S. Deldio Veronica Lourdes A. Dimaano Junamay V. Donios Kyle Trish Denise L. Dumali Kian Dave N. Enriquez Rina May G. Francisco Elshin Jetson G. Garcia Kayla Lloris. Herio Angelica Mayriel P. Gomez Cyril Jane Q. Guanzon Hannah Star C. Hapa Christine Jenica M. Libang Jim Denver B. Llamas Alia Clarice R. Lobos Aleja Flor T. Lukban Juan Miguel P. Mamaril Micaela Denise R. Manalang Abisha M. Pabalate Rose Antoinette B. Padrones Frachet Jayim B. Pampiliona Shane Nicole B. Pimentel Chelsea U. Kwekwe Christine Joy B. Pilonia Kisha Alessandra A. Ralios Rafaela Francine B. Rama Jolina Maurice O. Ramos Jillian Joy C. Romero Jacil Ann Marie R. Rosario Angela P. Rojas Mark Angelo M. Salazar Maria Isabel E. Santos Christine Angela O. Cernat Zaira May G. Sumalinog Chendil P. Supan Nathalie May P. Supnad Liza May A. Tepase Elaine Glenn T. Tindan Princess Joy D. Vargas Julia Gabriel C. And Yumang Glidel A.
I'm proud to introduce my students from BSP 3B.
Abbas Luigi G. Abdel Kalek Yasmin B. Antivola Marcelia Alexandra K. Ascanio Patricia Lynn P. Bolario Gian Beatriz M. Carino Dana Angela C. Katapang Mary D. Sinense Marche A. De la Cruz Erin Min D. Isguera Joaquin Ray Bien A. Flores Maria Alicia A. Ganson Mayan O. Garcia Jefferlyn Joyce D. Garcia Rochelle Ann G. Gayapa Monina Ann B. Gomba Izaline Antoinette M. Gula Ayla Marie M. Isuga Jenny Vade B. Ardinero del Celestine B. Hebulan Athena May B. Magkalas Rain Cristel R. Mokhtar Halila T. Nolasco Criza May L. Nota Karen May R. Pabilona Mayrian Isabella M. Perez Malaika Angela S. Roado Laika Marie L. Roado Vince Patrick D. Sabalia Angeli Jovi F. Sarmiento Darlene C. Sevilla Shairam May B. Toriana Rachel Joy N. Oriza Jacob P. Villarreal Crystal J. B. and Yap Hamuenitale del M.
It is my honor and privilege to introduce our White Coat recipients from BSP 3C.
Akad Francis B. Adub Paul Vincent A. Alunday Fontenay M. Amandi Giselle V. Asada Ethan Neil C. Bakay Ann Pauline S. Barlintangco Marcus Gerard I. Bautista Alisa Marie S. Biko Erica May C. Cortez Irish Joy R. Cruz Iris Graciela V. De Guzman Jaisel Ann Z. De Villena Elaine F. De la Cruz Micaela Isabel B. Depositar Maria Teresa B. Dinglasan Jana Mayel D. Enriquez Arian Jessica M. Espino Kimberly M. Fuerte Ralph Luis L. Gajo Justin K. F. Hagonos Alfredo Jr. Y. Laksa Jaycilu T. Lau Regine Rosemary S. Lorenton Marigel Aliyah C. Makmak Mina M. Mercado Gerard James F. Mingi Rainbert Kayla D. Minion Gillian F. Miras Clariza V. Mogawan Omnia T. Noliedo Maria Luzel C. Ocampo Daniel Jan A. Jorge Camille Laika D. Pakure Zoe Hannah R. Pahamutang San Vincent P. Puno Erica Luz R. Quintos Maria Veronica B. Ramirez Caril O. Rasalan Lawrence Emerson S. Remolin Nika Joy L. Rovilios Crisanto Miguel E. Ruamero Erica A. Saringan Jecil Ann D. Season Georgia May D. Sosa Rafael Joseph G. Soterio Jonelay M. Tadeo Miosha Luis C. Trinidad Eunice Shiril B. Ventura Alexi Jorel C. Villarama Yvonne R. Zalameda Carlos Rafael E.
Plaudits to our student leaders and sections BSP 3A, 3B, and 3C for officially being cloaked in your white coats.
With that, we would like to bring your attention to the next performers. Let us give the rostrum to Mr. Cal Christian Vreeland and Ms. Riajeline June C. Chikombing of BSP 3B.
applaud Mr. Vreeland and Mr. Combing for their marvel of a performance, a spotlight worth shining on. Steadily and unabating, anew, may we welcome again Mrs. Marites de la Cruz to present the White Coat recipients for BSP 3D, followed by Mr. Giancarlo Ecalne for BSP 3E and F.
It is my honor and privilege to introduce our White Coat recipients from BSP 3D.
Arteta Leira Shell G. Bahakan Janiel Pauline R. Balanoyos Kimberly Nicole M. Basto Caris May L. Kamaraw Zira Aisha M. Kandatu Vanessa R. Chikumbing Reagilin June C. Chua Lalaine Marie R. Cuevas Rodolfo III D. Kunanan Angeli Bonita R. De Guzman Joseph Cedric E. De la Cruz E. Marie C. Del Castillo Richly K. Del Valle Jemima Kisha A. Domingo Tricia S. Ebora Feliza Marie S. Formoso Fines C. Formoso Sofia May C. Gaho Lara Micaela P. Hill Kailin Jancis N. How Alexis George B. Javier Clarissa T. Labrador Jana Marie P. Lim Christine Nicole B. Makaspak Sonli Joy N. Masayon Hedy Andre O. Munder Ainolhaya T. Nalda Claire Elizabeth A. Nas Julius Josefino R. Nicole Leziline D. Okbina Kia Reyneline C. Palmeda Nicole D. Purisima Isabel B. Reyes Ira Christine N. Reyes Rihanna Marzel R. Salamanca Isabella M. Torres June Rose B. Vale Queenie Rose A.
De Guzman Joseph Cedric E.
I, Carlo Ecalne, proudly present to you our White Coat recipients from BSP 3E.
Adoptante Chetkela E. Alaano Fresa Micaela R. Alayu Chris Andre O. Alden Sheena Marie A. Amponin Hazel Joy D. Antonino Kim Cassandra T. Apostol Shelly Macy. Arena Regina M. Bangaan Andrea Marvic P. Baronia Geraldine E. Kura Celine U. Daria Eunice Jean L. De Vera Rodafe E. De la Cruz Ann Nicole O. Diaz Alondra Lacey. Dolor Trixie Ann Nicole C. Dodimas Bea Gale A. Espiritu Paul Jasper J. Gabukayan Joshua D. Galera Josue II D. Go Bea Andrea Margaret C. Kahulugan Maria Trixia Ann C. Libunao Nestle Anti. Lianes Camille Ann S. Lou Jenica Elaine G. Madriaga Justine May S. Ocfemia Jaline B. Parilla Ruther Chris II A. Rogales Divine Mercy P. Santos Roan Eliza B. Serna Angeline C. Soriano Jana Erica M. Tabor Mary Joy B. Tan Aubrey Cassandra L. Tarektekan Eliza C. Tenorio Jaisel E. Tuvera Nicolas N. Villa Carlos Dizalel John B. Villa Esther Shastin Teres S. Villaruel L.
I, Carlo Ecalne, proudly present to you our White Coat recipients from BSP 3F.
Abuhin Harriet Louis B. Advincula Camille Shaira A. Arante David Mark V. Bagsik Chris Gertrude S. Bautista Shivan Rose S. Versus Patricia Carmen M. Bigay Tom Christian G. Kapalad Claire M. Casabuena Laika G. Campo Rogeliza Maridi. Cetron Noel Jaya A. Dapito Angelica B. David Tony Keith G. Delgado Maria Francesca A. Dohilio Roshin KL. Eclera Gwyneth JB. Farouk Asiya A. Feliciano Jasmine Lady. Freeless Justin Faith E. Fortes Adora Iris G. Henato Charles Ronald K. Geografia Ana Katrina L. Go Kian Daniel K. Gozos Myla Mariti. Giang Abraham David D. Jordi Abdullah F. Legarda Lilian S. Libantino Cindy M. Lopez Kirsten Adrian B. Makasaet Shikina Ferisi. Manabat Marlon Christopher B. Manzano George Jr. M. Melendres Josephine Kyle M. Meneses and Ian L. Merced Madison Kelly V. Mike Krisha Frel A. Munda Josel Christine B. Naparan Pamela IBC. Neneng Jobelitsi. Natividad Lawrence Angelo B. Nicolas Sweet Benedict Yoshabel O. Oliver Ann Shane N. Pelayo Joanna Marie Dr. Posada Ivan Woodrow P. Ramirez Mary Ann M. Reyes Patrick F. Tomas Mark John C. Salomon Gabriel Rainel. Sanchez Maria Vivian Vera R. Santo Domingo Angelica C. Tampilik Maria Angelica S. Tukal Muslima Amani M. Viloria Raven Isnaira B. Zabelia Chaira May C.
Linga Saiza Vera F.
Congratulations to the BSP 3D, 3E, and 3F for officially receiving your white coats. And that concludes the cloaking ceremony for the 3rd year level. May you wear them with pride and joy as you become a professional Escolarian pharmacist. At this very minute, we would like to turn your heads to the next performers. Here comes a fun retro-themed dance number with the past greatest hits from the School of Pharmacy's very own Harmony in Motion dancers.
Talaga magmahal ng syota ng iba. Hindi mo mabisita kahit na okay sa kanya. Mahirap, oh mahirap talaga maghanap na lang kaya ng iba. Ngunit kapag aking makita ang kanyang mga mata, nawawala ang aking pagka-dismaya. Sige lang, sugod lang, oh bahala na kung magkabistuhan pa. I-dial mo ang number sa telepono. Huwag mong bigay ang tunay na pangalan mo. Pag nakausap mo siya, sasabihin sa'yo, tumawag ka mamaya, nandito ang syota ko. Mahirap talaga.
May we give our very own dance troupe, Harmony and Motion Dancers, a standing ovation of applause for a performance as expected from the finest. An anecdote of an aptitude of an etched Escolarian. And to our beloved juniors, as your subordinates and future successors, we would like to express our congratulations for officially being cloaked with your most awaited white coats. You're officially one step closer in achieving that RPH.
Let us all raise our right hand and state the pledge of commitment of a pharmacy student. As a pharmacy student, I solemnly commit myself to be of service to all mankind through pharmacy. I will always show respect for others and use my judgment for the common good. I will apply my knowledge, experience, and skills to the best of my ability. I will strive to acquire all the competencies expected from a professional pharmacist to ensure better health outcomes for my future patients or clients. I will maintain the highest principles of moral, ethical, and legal conduct. I will embrace and advocate changes in the pharmacy profession that redound to the improvement of patient care. I take these vows voluntarily as I prepare for my career in pharmacy with the full realization of the responsibility with which I am entrusted by my family and my university. So help me God.
Thank you so much, Ms. Diaz, for leading the Pledge of Commitment, and we would like to wish each and every one of you the best in your endeavors as you fulfill your pledge. At this juncture, I would like to call on the overall student chair and the secretary of the Junior Philippine Pharmacists Association, Beta Chapter Manila, Ms. Belinda Joy de la Chica.
Good morning, everyone. As this White Coat Cloaking Ceremony comes to an end, I would like to express my deepest gratitude to the people who put effort and time into making this as one of the memorable events in our lives as an Escolarian Pharmacy student. First, this event wouldn't be possible without the guidance and support of our beloved and hardworking Dean Cecilia D. Santiago. Thank you for showing your support from the very start up until today. It is a great honor to perceive knowledge that would inspire us to pursue this course. That is why we extend our appreciation and thanks to Honorable Adelina C. Arroyo, our officer in charge of the PRC Board of Pharmacy. Thank you for being part of this event. To the University Ministry, Father Rindo Caripay, on behalf of the third year pharmacy students, I would like to show my sincere gratitude for leading our Holy Eucharist Mass, in giving thanks and offering this shared success to the Lord Almighty. To our faculty chairman, Mrs. Johanna C. Lee, and faculty co-chairman, Ms. Maria Elizabeth S. Yu, your dedication and perseverance resulted in a remarkable event. We started from a sketch, and now, a legacy that we will always remember in our hearts. Also, we won't be able to make this event a wonderful experience without the dedication, effort, and sacrifice of our working committees led by Mr. Rayson Cosas, Mr. John Carlo Ecalne, Mrs. Ivy Echano, Mr. Ricardo Arellano, Mr. Patrick Ramos, Mrs. Marites de la Cruz, Mrs. Mylene Andal, and Ms. Liza de Guzman. Together with the officers from the Pharmacy Student Council, Junior Philippine Pharmacists Association Beta Chapter Manila, Compass, Year Level, and class presidents and treasurers. Indeed, your hard work pays off. As the student chairman of the White Coat Cloaking Ceremony, school year 2021 to 2022, I would like to thank all the third year pharmacy students for your presence as you gave your all for today's event. Despite the pandemic, we are here, proud and loud, with white coats on, ready to face greater responsibilities. May we fulfill our pledge of commitment as we continue to create our own legacy in pharmacy, with the help of our Lord God Almighty. Once again, congratulations to all of us. Thank you, and God bless.
Thank you so much, Ms. La Chica, for that heartfelt address of thanks. And we would also like to commend your hard work as the overall student chair for this special event. Now, we would like to call on, once again, to the virtual stage, the advisor of the Junior Philippine Pharmacists Association, Beta Chapter Manila, Ms. Maria Elizabeth S.U., and the Dean of the School of Pharmacy, Dr. Cecilia D. Santiago, for the awarding of the Certificate of Appreciation.
Centro Escolarian University Manila School of Pharmacy, Junior Philippine Pharmacists Association Beta Chapter awards the Certificate of Appreciation to Honorable Adelina C. Royo for imparting her invaluable insights, experiences, and expertise as resource speaker during the White Coat Cloaking Ceremony with the theme Future Escolarian Pharmacists Embracing Passion, Aspiration, Competency, Empowerment, and Dedication. Given this 20th day of May 2022 via Zoom meeting. Signed by yours truly, Ms. Maria Elizabeth Yu, Advisor for GBPHA Beta Chapter, and the overall faculty co-chair, Mrs. Joanna C. Lee, third-year level advisor, and the overall faculty chair, and Dr. Cecilia D. Santiago, the Dean, School of Pharmacy.
Thank you so much, Miss Yu and Dean Santiago. We would like to express our gratitude and appreciation once again. And finally, for the closing remarks, we would like to call on the overall faculty chair, Mrs. Johanna C. Lee.
As we draw to a close, on behalf of CEU School of Pharmacy, I would like to thank you students, families, faculty, staff, and administrators for your support and presence at this ceremony. To the White Coat Committee, thank you in planning and organizing this event. I would also like to say thank you to our special guest, Honorable Adelina Royo, whose message was truly motivational to all of us. To you, juniors, this White Coat ceremony is a symbolic of your transition to practice. And I wish you all the best as you begin the lifelong pursuit of excellence within the profession of pharmacy. Congratulations!
That's right. Hopefully our seniors would embark on their journey with this in mind in order to grow into better individuals and competent pharmacists of the Philippines.
Once again, I am Cristiani Francisco.
And I am Jonas Lord Benabese, and we are your hosts for today. Congratulations, thank you, and God bless everyone.
The world is in disarray. People are bedbound, and the death doll ticks over like the clock that counts down our days apart. The statistics tells us 1 in 3, then suddenly, we are all here. We've been stuck in the comfort of our homes for over 2 years now, and there are times that I missed some fragments of the past. The time where we dressed up and left the safety and familiarity of our dorms to get lost in the crowds. A time when we kept our friends close, and some strangers even closer. When we were not afraid of sharing each other's stories or secrets, or even our lowest remarks in our quizzes. A time when we reached for our classmate's hand or pulled our best friend into a hug without thinking twice. Drinking a cup of coffee at a cafe while studying with our squad before moving exams and the post-exam celebrations at Samgyeopsal's. All of those. I miss climbing to the 5th floor in Densai building instead of playing tag with my anxiety and mute buttons on Zoom calls. I miss the societal construct of normality, the way intersecting lines miss each other after colliding just once. If the world is a dystopian novel, we are surviving through dalgona coffees and persuading our wills to exist on days beds became an anchor and the world was too heavy to lift. I guess we're all homesick, aren't we? We are all homesick for the version of ourselves we haven't met yet. The version of ourselves we can't meet yet. Because every day seems so much like a repetition of the day before and we can't see the end of the route we're on. But for all I know, the hourglass is slowly turning. Perhaps, this time, we can make amends for the memories that we've been robbed of, to people that we could have met, and the smiles that we've lost. For now, let's not rush to the finish line, because everything will work out just fine. Trust me.
Every night I think about all the memories that we've been robbed of, the people that we could have met, and the smiles that we've lost. Lives are falling like dominoes, but mistaken waiting to explode. World is now turned upside down, and there's nowhere to go. Lately, our minds are preoccupied, baby. How's life? We're not doing fine, maybe. In time we'll be alright, don't you worry. Surely, I know we'll be saving lives slowly. Don't rush to the finish line, everything will work out just fine.
Ang mga bituin na tila ba kahirap na abutin. Ngayon sa tuwing iisipin kaya nang sukitin. Tuloy sa laban kahit na ako ay mahirapan. Di iindahin ang mga bubog sa daanan. Masarap manalo kapag ka pinaghirapan. Kaya tuloy mo lang at lalo pa na pag-usayan. Huwag ka sumuko, ikaw man ay matalo. At tiyak sa dulo, ikaw rin ay mananalo. Kaya tayo pagtibayan ng loob mo. Pag-usayan galingan hanggang umabot ka sa dulo. Oo, nakakapagod. Minsan ay nakakatakot, ngunit kayod lang ng kayod. May sorpresang nakabalot. Ika'y malapit na, konting lakad lang papunta sa pangarap. Tiis ka lang, malapit na. Ay sarap, nakakagalak dito sa alapaap. Kaya ay kumapit na.
Mabuhay ka, mahal naming pamantasan. Mapuri sa dakilang sentro escolar. Ika'y dambana ng pag-ibig sa bayan at agham na sa riyang matagumpay. Kapag ang diwa ng iyong mga himig umagona sa puso't dibdib, sabay-sabay na ipagsisigawan, mabuhay ka, dakilang sentro escolar. Mabuhay ka, mahal naming pamantasan, papuri sa dakilang sentro escolar. Ika'y dambana ng pag-ibig sa bayan at agham na sa